Wow. Well, that was Dominick Critelli, the 104-year-old veteran of World War II, performing the national anthem on the soprano sax at a recent Islanders hockey game. He wowed America at that moment. Critelli, though, has also fought in the D-Day invasion, the Battle of the Bulge, and he received 3 Bronze Stars for his service. And we are so honored to speak with great American Dominick Critelli right now. Dominick, first of all, it's such an honor to see you. You and I were together in Normandy for the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Of course, you were there in Normandy. Also, as I mentioned, the Battle of the Bulge. You know, when I saw you perform the saxophone, I said, there's Dominick. I had tears in my eyes. America had tears in their eyes. What went through your mind when you were playing that?
Oh my God, I had so many things on my mind. I was there and I was thinking of the most important things, which were my friends that I left there. See, I was lucky to come home, but a lot of them weren't. And while I was playing that, I had my heart and soul in that Star Spangled Banner, and I love that tune. That's one of my best tunes. I love it. And that's what I had in my mind. You know, I was thinking about all these things. And I was hoping, oh, I wish I could have my friends here. But, you know, that wasn't possible. So,
You
and
know,
that's...
so many Americans, when they saw that, it's just motivated. I was looking, 42 million views, 42 million. You know, you put on like some major, huge celebrity in the world, and they're lucky if they get 42 million views. You have become, I think, the biggest and the best and the most important celebrity. What does that mean to you that America has just been so moved by your performance, Dominick?
I just, hard to believe, but I believe it now. And I think it's great. And anytime they want me to play the Star Spangled Banner, I'm here. I'll play it anytime, anytime.
You know, when you were in Normandy, and I had the honor to meet you and so many
Yes.
other great heroes like you, and Dominick, you were sharp as a tack and such an extraordinary man. And obviously, you were recognized by French President Emmanuel Macron. He awarded you the Legion of Honor. That's the highest honor that French bestows. What did that mean to you, that moment, to see the French people saying thank you for our freedom, appreciating America and appreciating you and your comrades that you honor so beautifully through your music?
Well, I thought that at that time when I was getting the medal, that they appreciated us so much that they were so good to us while we were there. They couldn't do the most. I mean, they were so wonderful people. And it wasn't the medal so much, but it was the fact that I was made a knight. And I didn't know what knight, you know, I didn't even know what a knight meant at that time. But it was so nice of the president to bestow this on me. Thank you very much.
You know, I mentioned how many people have watched that incredible moment. And I was looking at so many of the comments. There are so many people out there that say they want to see you perform at the Super Bowl. You would be the best halftime entertainment anywhere, or even doing, of course, the national anthem, which you do so beautifully. I can't think of a better moment and a more patriotic American moment. Would you do it if the Super Bowl says, if NFL says, Dominick, come on?
I would love to. I would love to. I would love to play at the Super Bowl. Oh, I'm so, I tell you, I'm on pins and needles. And this is something that I would want, like a wish for 104 men. You know, I'm 104, and I'd like to, it'd be a wish. It would be a wish. Thank you so much.
Well, America would be lucky to see it. It would be a resounding hit. Can you imagine? I mean, you wowed the Islanders, you've wowed the world. I think next you got to wow the Super Bowl. I agree with that. You're also going to schools, Dominick, too. And I love the fact that your message, Dominick, And of course, if you do the Super Bowl, families are always watching. But your message is also to make sure that future generations never forget. Talk about how important that is for you when you meet young people too.
Yes, uh, I teach the young people also at the present time. I go to these schools, and I explain to them really that we cannot do anything more. The veterans, we cannot do what we did before. So it would be up to them to really hold on to what we have, this freedom, the four freedoms that we have that are so great. And they seem to acknowledge the fact, and they listen to me, and I think that it's going to work. I think it's going to work.
Absolutely. Well, you are bringing a huge smile to all of us and appreciating us that there are heroes among us like you. Dominick Critelli, thank you for your service. It's so great to see you again, and thank you for sharing your talent and your story with America. We love you. 104 years old. You look amazing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.